Hello, guys, and thank you for joining me again. In our last episodes, we watched the childhood of Antoine and how this cute little boy grew up. We observed how Antoine met Molly the first time and what impact she had on him. They both experimented with Antoine's equipment and made small progress. Today, we will see how the world is changing within the next years. While in his past life events just influenced Antoine, the upcoming things will have a tremendous impact on him. It will change his life forever.
The second chapter of Antoine's journal covers the next 4 years, from 2016 to 2020. It is called The Quest. Las Vegas, the perfect port of call to study people's desires, and even find out more about my own. We got married. What a cliché, what a marvelous cliché. My parents will be mad. I'd better take her to meet them. After the wedding chapel, we are drinking in the bar of the Hard Rock Hotel, and Molly suggests we try the engine on a bigger and vastly different group of people, with radically different needs and emotions. A friend of hers works for voluntary service overseas, in Kenya in an orphanage. My God, what an opportunity to take the sensation engine and fine-tune it in another direction. This isn't a normal conversation for a honeymoon in Vegas, but a great idea nonetheless. Luxembourg Gardens was Molly, but my friends have all gone. 2 years only, and maybe they are dead. We play chess, but my memories are sad and I can't concentrate. Again, my memory is a poison, to thinking clearly. I wish I could wipe it clean, and I would see the chessboard crystal clear. Molly offers timely distractions, but they are fleeting, and I am inevitable left stranded within my own memories once again. Mombasa. Amazing heat and light and noise. The streets are alive with low-tech high energy. I marvel at their culture. Everything is recycled. Everything has a use. There's no redundancy. I think this idea actually could be the future. Here, there's no need of spines to create the Internet of Things. Life itself is connected. People are codependent and happy. After 3 weeks, the children see what we do as part of lessons, so are more relaxed and the results improve accordingly. Simple first test is to see if the device can tell which team each of the kids support. The desire map of penniless orphaned African children. As sophisticated and varied as my own or Molly's, but worth so much less to the corporate money spinners, and that they can't sell them as much. Well, not yet. The informatics of our data is a beautiful, chaotic, but readable spin painting. I click the stats to the lab. Wow! This is what an African orphanage looks like from the inside of the mind. An interior landscape portrait. A message from Molly. Hey baby, good news. Just been approved by gaming company to develop interactivity headset for World Cup football franchise. I show them the results we had with the kids in Africa and team recognition. There's an offer of big money. Everyone will want a piece of this. How shall we respond? How shall we find what we have to do next? How to keep pure, how to balance the needs of disease and that of the cure. Impossible. New voicemail from Molly.
Anyway, I really think API is the way to go with Sensen. We wrap it up in a CC license and plug it into a next-gen social media platform. That'll give you all the developmental feedback you need to turn this app from a toy into something serious. The exponential self-learning algorithm is perfectly adaptable to third-party plugins, right? It'll eat them up. Talking of which, you owe me supper. Bye.
Message to Giles. App integration with Pass means that new iteration of Sensation engine, Sensen, is now embedded in their software. That's to my allowing open access API. Molly's idea. They came up with a way of visually assimilating the engine with their social networking apps. A simple Creative Commons license allows me to retain commercial copyright, so not pissing off corporate investors, but allows element of play and self-generating experiment to strengthen the feedback loops the Sensation engine depends on. Molly has to go to Rio to basically continue what we were doing in Kenya. Data collection from the favelas. My God, helping them to mine the poor of their details, of their poverty maps. Money too good to refuse. It buys us freedom. Well, apart from Molly being away for months, freedom always at the price.
God, this place is super wild. Never seen so many people. Locals, news peeps, hotel staff, a real head fuck. Street kids and hookers all running around like Vegas on acid. It's all good though. Hotel's fine. Going out in the AM into the favelas will be just like old times, right? Just wish you were here. Anyway, call me back. I love you.
Odd web traffic. Hackers tracking peaks of communication, surges of data transfer in and around Rio. Understandable because of the Olympics, but also away from the city in the jungle. Probably nothing. I'm being paranoid.
The explosion was heard across Rio at 3 a.m. local time, although authorities have yet to hold a blast. Reports of spontaneous looting have yet to be verified, as the police and private security firms have restricted access to downtown through its roadblocks. I am talking from the roof of my hotel 3 miles from the blast, and as the sun rises, we can see a huge plume of black smoke billowing from what looks like the Experian Hotel in Botafogo.
Can't get through to Molly. Phone system down. It's been hacked or blown out by a cyber attack. Watching TV and a huge explosion rocks center of Rio. $200 dead in hotel attack. Corporate sponsor hotel. Press center. Molly in hospital. No idea of her condition.
Mr. Wells? Antoine Wells? We found his number on the phone at your wife, sir. Molly Wells. She is alive and being cared for in the Ponce Cecil General Hospital. All flights in and out of Rio are grounded. We can't even leave the hospital. Sorry, carry on. Stop. Down. Yeah. Sorry. One of my colleagues will try and call you tomorrow with an update. Molly is alive and being cared for. I'm sorry, that's all I can tell you for the moment. I got to go. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
By her bedside. Pen scraping on paper seems oddly out of place in this palace of machines. Coma. Deep sleep. The brain protecting itself and her from damage in order to heal itself. This clumsy device. I hook Molly up and nothing comes through. May as well be a seance. Is warm to the touch, but nothing comes through. Nothing. Next step is to expand Sensen's ability to read the MPC, the medial prefrontal cortex. This is a mother lode for both neuroscience and marketeers. It's where all that information is processed as social information. How we act and respond to data in the physical world, how our emotions and behaviors interact with that of others. Reading the medial prefrontal cortex is to read the human soul. I wake up to a new chess move blinking on my phone every morning from Molly. I respond, and we play throughout the day wordlessly together every minute. An invisible web of thought and attention, just between us. Somehow this allows me to work, and in the evenings we are together. Last night I stayed with Molly and rigged her up to the newly calibrated sensation engine. Now I have added a high-frequency oscillator to pick up electromagnetic wave impulses on top of the heat and skin moisture readings of the original app. Basically a fine-tune. I have high hopes, but that's all I have. The floodgates open. Molly can at least hear me and communicate. Molly's moves are coming less frequently. She responds less and less, doesn't seem interested in chess anymore. Now I want to die or get out of this fucking bed. It's across my screen. What can I do to help her? All I will be left with are memories that will haunt me forever. New Year's Eve. Office party. I think we have staff now who don't even know who Molly is. I stay for an hour. Leave the hospital. 2 glasses of champagne. I drink mine, then hers, and refill us both. Molly is restless, has something on her mind. It's over. I turned Molly off. She asked me. Her eyes asked me, no need for Sensen. It was her way out of the stalemate. Typically of her to have one less move. Her last words flickered across my iPad. Remember me. How could I ever not? Last move. It's over. She's dead now. God, I need a break. Turn the camera off. No more words today.
What the fuck? What do you... Turn the camera off. What? You had to tell me. Shut it off. Goddamn psycho.